Hey everyone. How's it going? Just setting it up on Facebook too. So we're on YouTube and Facebook. All right. Hey everyone. So today we're going to be doing the 26 and 2. It'll be a 60-minute variation. And we'll get started in just a couple minutes. Still have a little time. I'm going to get the room ready. Hey, Emily. All right. Give it just another minute or two so everyone can get on here, get on their mats, and get ready. Hey, Betty. Hope everyone's having a good Friday so far. Nice and sunny out there. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So 60-minute version of the 26 and 2 class. My heater's broken, so I'm wearing long pants, long sleeves. If you guys have space heaters, great. If not, if you want to add the layers, it's great. So you can work up a little sweat. Hey, Stephanie, glad you're back. Hi, Sandra. Yeah, it's Friday. I know. Kind of forget the days. Yeah, so focusing on contracting so much. Don't worry too much about flexibility. I took a online class yesterday, and the teacher was talking about mobility. over flexibility, which is such a good way to practice, especially this particular class, without the heat. We want to move the body, but don't expect to get to your most flexible postures today. And that's okay. It's just contracting, strength, and moving the body, getting that mobility in the joints and the muscles. Hey, Glow. Hey, Julie. All right, so let's get started. Come onto your mat. Pranayama, deep breathing. We do one set. Bring your feet together, interlace your fingers, bring your knuckles underneath your chin. Drop your shoulders down, pull your stomach in. Squeeze your butt, contract your thighs, and begin. Inhale, 6 counts. Stretch your spine up. Lift your elbows up. Suck your stomach in, fill up your lungs all the way. Exhale, head back, open your mouth, make an HA sound. Push your chin back, reach your elbows forward, and elbows lightly touch at the end. Inhale, open elbows out and up. So much contraction in the legs. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your butt, squeeze your inner thighs together. Exhale, keep those contractions. Push your heels down, contract your thighs, pull your kneecaps up, squeeze your butt, suck your stomach in. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold. Inhale, open elbows out and up. Slowly bring your chin down parallel to the floor. Open up your rib cage. Bottom ribs go out and lift up away from the hip bones. Exhale, keep the length in your spine from the tailbone to the neck. The neck bends. It's the only part of your spine that's backward bending. Inhale. Reach the crown of your head to the ceiling and lift the tips of your elbows up. Higher stretch. Exhale, mouth open, HA sound. Suck your stomach in, pull your belly button back toward your spine. Inhale. Squeeze the thighs right under your butt to start to lengthen and flatten your lower back. Lift elbows up. Exhale, head back. Squeeze your butt, your inner thighs, and pull the belly in super tight so you're not backward bending the lower spine. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, open elbows out and up. It's easy to do this without squeezing your butt. Squeeze your butt and very gently press the hips forward without shifting the weight into the toes. Exhale, same thing. Squeeze your butt, gentle hips forward, but keep the body weight in your heels and look for the back wall. Inhale. Try to concave your belly away from the wall in front of you. Suck your stomach in. Exhale, same thing. Suck your stomach in just as tight on the exhale as you did on the inhale. Push your chin back, empty the lungs. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. So you're building up that internal heat, building heat from the inside out. So much contraction, pull belly in, big breath in. Exhale, head back, suck your stomach in, abdominal muscles contracted. Pull belly in, pull bottom ribs together, empty the lungs. Inhale, 3 more. Exhale. Inhale. Squeeze thighs, squeeze butt. Body weight in the heels. Stretch your spine up. Take in as much air as you can. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And take as long as you want on this one. Maybe taking a little extra time, making this your biggest breath. And when you're finished, arms by your sides. Ardha Chandrasana with Padahastasana, feet together, arms overhead. Interlace your fingers, just releasing your index fingers. Squeeze the palms. Straighten your elbows, squeeze your butt, suck your stomach in. Bring the weight into the heels, contract the thighs, inhale, stretch up. Bend right and left a couple times. So getting a little movement here, right to left, that lateral flexion in the spine before we hold the posture still. All right, stop in the middle. Find all those muscle contractions again. Squeeze thighs, squeeze butt. Suck stomach in, squeeze your hands, tight arms, arms and head back. Take a big inhale, lift. And go ahead, side bend to the right. Reach your arms to the right and push your hips to the left. Pull your belly in. Keep abdominal muscles contracted, but keep your breath calm. Mouth is closed. Breathing in and out through your nose. So if you've set up a mirror in front of you, notice if there's any gap between the hands and get rid of it. Squeeze your palms. Make the arms squeeze your head as much as you can. Pull your arms back so the arms slide back towards the back of your head, towards the back of your ears. Head back, suck stomach in, squeeze your butt, push your hips to the left. So move your hips to the left, move your arms to the right to create more of a stretch in the left side of the body. Contract your thighs, squeeze your legs together, inner thighs all the way down to the ankle bones. Good, push your hips to the left. Push your left shoulder up to the ceiling. Use the right hand to squeeze and pull your left arm over to the right. Drop down one more time. Change. Stop in the middle. Body weight in the heels. Squeeze, inhale, lift. And bend to the left. So again, mobility, but not focusing on flexibility. Flexibility is great, but mobility is more important, and finding the stability as well. So stabilizing through the legs, through the feet. Push your heels down, contract your thighs. Squeeze your butt, suck your stomach in. Lift your chin up away from the chest. You're not concaving the chest. The upper back, upper spine is straight. Squeeze the palms, get rid of any bend in the elbows. Pull your hands, pull your arms back, bring the head back. Right hip forward, left shoulder forward. Weight in the heels. Move your hips more. Push, shift your hips to the right. Push your right shoulder up to the ceiling. Use the left hand, squeeze and pull your right arm over to the left. Drop down one more time. Change. Backward bending, inhale. Lift your head up, lift your arms up. Drop the head back. Squeeze your hands and your palms, stabilize through the legs. So really strong, squeeze thighs, squeeze butt. Inhale, lift up. Reach your arms back, and I'll just teach through this one. So go ahead, look back, reach your arms back. Keep your arms and your legs straight, even if you don't go very far back. Contract your thighs. Push down through your heels. Squeeze your palms and pinch your inner elbows towards each other. Push your chest up to the ceiling so you're lifting out of the lumbar spine. Squeeze the thighs right under your butt and feel the fronts of the thighs and the hips stretch. Every time you inhale, lift up chest and then move your arms back. Find your calm breathing in the pose, in and out through the nose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come up, look forward. Padahastasana, hands to feet. Take another inhale to stretch up, lengthen. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Keep the belly tight and slowly come forward. Hands touch, take a little warm up. Bend the knees, shake out the head right and left. So moving into your first forward bend of the class. So that's why we have this little movement here. You can kind of shake it out, loosen the back side of the body. Padahastasana is hands to feet pose. So try to grab the backs of the heels, but if you can't, grab the sides of the feet, or you can even slide the fingers underneath the toes. Just getting the hands underneath the feet and gluing your belly to your thighs, even if that means you bend the knees a lot. Better to be here than here. So bend the knees, glue the belly to the thighs, to push your chest into your knees. Drop your head, try to touch your face on the legs. Keep pulling shoulders up away from the ears as you push your chest into your knees. Roll the weight into the toes.
Press your toes down, lift your butt up and forward. Suck your stomach in. Push your chest into your knees. Pull your shoulders up. Stretch your spine down. Reach your head closer to your feet. Change. Get arms with the head, stomach in. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Come up flat back. Straight spine. And when you reach the top, release, arms down. Weights in the heels, shoulders back and down away from the ears. Second set, arms overhead. Interlace fingers, release just the index fingers. Squeeze your butt, suck your stomach in. Weight in the heels, contract thighs. Squeeze palms, inhale, lift. Bend to the right. Hips move to the left. Arms, shoulders reach to the right. Left hip forward, right shoulder forward, 2 hips in one line, 2 shoulders in one line. Squeeze the insides of your legs together. Good. Bring the weight back into the heels and contract your thighs. Notice your feet. Every posture is standing posture. It's good to notice what's happening with the feet. If you're rolling the outer edges of the feet, squeeze the ankle bones. If the toes are gripping the floor, shift back. Squeeze the legs, squeeze the hands. Take an inhale, fill the lungs, stretch left side body. Come down one more time. Hold it in stillness for a breath in and out through the nose. Change. Weight in the heels. Squeeze thighs, butt, belly, palms. Inhale, lift. Bend to the left. Move your hips to the right. Move arms and shoulders to the left. Pull your stomach in and squeeze your butt. Head back, arms back. Right hip forward, left shoulder forward. Lateral flexion in the spine. No twisting, no backward bending, no forward bending. Notice your feet. Bring the weight into the heels. Press your ankle bones together. Take an inhale, fill the lungs. Drop down one more time. Hold it for a breath. Find stillness. Change. Second backward bend. Inhale, lift your head up. Drop your head back. And as you drop the head back, let the shoulders drop. When you pinch the elbows together, push your shoulder blades apart to create space in your upper back for the head to move. Push your heels down. Again, notice the feet. You really want to not let the toes turn out and not shift into the toes. So heels push down, ankle bone squeeze, zip up the legs. Inhale, lift. Reach your arms back. So squeezing your butt so that you don't tip the pelvis forward. Squeeze your butt, lift up, reach back. Move your arms up and back. Move your chest up. When you can't reach the arms back anymore, start to gently press the hips forward, but keep your legs together, your feet together. Keep the weight in the heels, push the heels down, look back, reach back. 3, 2, 1, change. Inhale, lift, stomach in, come forward, bend the knees as much as you need to. Right into it, second set, grab your heels, step on all 5 fingers of each hand. Wrap your arms. Get stomach on thighs, chest on knees. Drop your head down. Roll the weight into the toes. Try to get your arms to wrap more and more around the legs. Elbows pull towards the back wall. Elbows squeeze towards each other. Shoulders pull up away from the ears. Press your toes down. Tip your tailbone up and suck your stomach in at the same time. Find more length in the spine. Reach your head down toward your feet. Change, slowly come up, stomach in, so coming up with a flat back instead of rolling up through the spine. Arms down. Utkatasana, awkward pose, step feet apart, hip width. Arms up parallel to the floor, press the shoulders down, squeeze the triceps, reach your fingertips forward. Inhale, lift. Suck your stomach in, reach your butt back, sit down. Like you're trying to make a butt print on the wall behind you. All of your body weight shifts into your heels. So instead of being here, you're way, way back with the hips. Instead of being knees over the toes, you're trying to work your knees more over the heels and get your shins more perpendicular to the floor. Lift your chest up. Suck your stomach in, make sure toes, knees, hands
hip width distance. Change. Roll forward onto the toes. Come up as high as you can. Second part, inhale, lift. Bend knees, sit down on top of the toes. Second part, spine is straight. So instead of leaning forward, bring your upper body back, shoulders over hips, heels higher, hips down, thighs parallel to the floor, stomach in. Change. Third part, bring your knees together. Lift your heels just as much as you need to get your knees to touch. Feel inner thigh muscles, adductors contracting and pulling in. Inhale, lift. Slowly come down with a straight spine. Second and third part, both straight spine. Shoulders over hips. Pull belly button to spine so the lower back is flat and there's no backward bend. Keep inner thighs squeezing together, inner knees pushing together. And as slowly as you came down, come up with a straight spine. Feet together, arms down. Second set feet apart. Hip width, heels behind toes. Arms up, shoulders down, reach forward. Inhale, lift. Stomach in, sit down, butt back. Weight in the heels, hips back, shift back as much as you can. Arms reach forward. Lift your chest up, backward bend the spine. Tighten up your belly and pull your belly away from the thighs. Knees hip width distance. Shift back, sit down. Change. Come up all the way on the toes. High heels, stomach in, inhale, lift. Sit down, upper body back. Sit down halfway, thighs parallel to the floor. Squeeze inner thighs, knees hip width distance. Lift your heels up, bring your upper body back, suck your stomach in. Change. Third part, knees together. Pull belly in tight, inhale, lift. Come down slowly. So imagine your back is sliding down a wall and there's no gap at all between any part of your back and the wall. Instead of coming all the way down so that your knees are up and the hips are on the heels, hover the hips and point the knees down so that upper body comes back and you straighten out and you get shoulders right over the hips. Slowly press up. Feet together, arms down. Eagle pose, arms overhead. Padahastasana, right arm under the left, cross under the elbows. If you can't cross again at the wrist, grab shoulders. If you can, double bind. Everybody pull elbows down. Inhale, lift. Sit hips down. So this is like first part of awkward. Instead of bending forward, sit back. Lift your right leg up. Wrap your right leg around the left leg. If you can hook the foot, that's great. It's not a big deal though if you can't wrap the foot. It's way more important to work on your alignment. 2 hips in one line by pulling knees to the right. Arms to the left, elbows, knees in one line. Hips back and down. Stomach in, chest up and back, elbows down. Change, arms overhead. Left arm under right, cross under elbows, grab shoulders or cross again at wrists and pull elbows, shoulders down. Inhale, lift. Sit down, hips back, slide the hips back, weight in the heels. Left leg up, wrap it around the right. Wrap as much as you can today, right now. Knees left, upper body right. 2 hips, one line, 2 shoulders in one line. Move, instead of knees coming over toes, move hips back. Bring your knees back over the heel. Make your right shin squeeze and make it more perpendicular to the floor. Lift chest up, pull elbows down. Change, arms overhead. Second set, you have the option to wrap the arms and legs at the same time. So right arm under, right leg over, wrap, squeeze, sit, knees right, upper body left, stomach in. Elbows, shoulders down, chest up, backward bend the spine. Reach the tip of the tailbone towards the wall behind you and sit down lower. Eventually, left thigh parallel to the floor. Change. Arms overhead. Left arm under, left leg over. Wrap, squeeze, sit. Knees left, upper body right. Tip of the tailbone reaches back and hips down. Eventually right thigh parallel to the floor, shoulders down, elbows down. Chest up, big backward bend. Change, arms overhead, inhale. Arms down side. Take a breath, weight in the heels. Shoulders back and down, away from the ears. Standing head to knee pose. Dandayamanajanushrasana. Weight in the left foot. 90-degree angle with the right leg. When you lift the right leg up, thigh parallel to the floor, heel below the knee, toes flexed up towards the ceiling. Pull your stomach in, really contract standing thigh. Inhale, lift, round forward. You might be here. Two biggest things to focus on in this posture is the stomach in the whole time and the left thigh contracted the whole time. Doesn't matter how far you go. If you can reach for the foot, interlock all 10 fingers below toes. Press your left big toe down and shift the weight forward. If left thigh is contracted, kick out. Right leg parallel to the floor, heel in line with the hip. Push your heel forward. Flex your foot back toward your face, pull the belly in. If both thighs contract, bend your elbows down. Keep looking forward, pull your elbows below the calf muscles, suck your stomach in, and rotate, squeeze inner thighs towards each other. Change. Left leg up. 90-degree angle with the left leg. Knee in line with the hip, knee in line with the heel, left foot flexed. Right thigh contracted, belly button to spine. Inhale, lift. Round forward. And if you hold here, no problem. Try to stay on one leg. If you fall out, get back into it so you're balancing on one leg for the whole time. You start to build that strength and stamina. If you can reach for the foot, 10-finger interlocked grip below the toes. Shift the weight forward, contract the right thigh. Pull your stomach in. If the right thigh is contracted, lift left leg up parallel to the floor. Flex your foot, suck your stomach in. If both thighs contract, bend your elbows down until they go below the calf muscles. Squeeze inner thighs and hold. Change. Second set, you can go just as slowly. If you want to move forward more quickly through the posture, move forward and then hold it at your deepest expression of the posture. Lift right leg up. 90-degree angle, stomach in. Left thigh contracted, inhale, lift. Round. 10 fingers interlocked grip. Left big toe pressing down, thigh contracted, stomach in, and breath always calm. If you're ready to kick out, right leg parallel to the floor. Stomach in super tight, thigh squeeze, right foot flex more, bend elbows. If the elbows go below the calf muscles, round, tuck the chin, touch your forehead to your knee. Change, reverse your way out. Feet together. Last one, left leg up. Flex your foot. Squeeze your right thigh, inhale, lift. Round forward, 10 fingers interlocked. Suck your stomach in more. Find the compression in the front side of the body to stretch and round the spine. If you're ready to kick out, left leg parallel to the floor. Find more flexing your left foot. Pull your belly in, bend your elbows. Elbows go below calf muscles, forehead to knee. Tuck your chin and look for your stomach. Change. Feet together, arms down. Standing bow pulling pose, left arm up, right arm out. Elbow in, palm up. And without turning the hand, drop it so the palm faces out. Grab the inside of your right ankle. Thumbs touching right next to index fingers. Bring your knees together. Press your left foot down. Contract your thigh, inhale, lift up. Kick back, reach forward. Right knee behind you. Left shoulder to chin. Right shoulder behind you. Left thigh contracted. Press your left toes down. Reach forward more. More kick back. Try to get your heel, right heel away from your butt. Calf away from hamstring. Instead of thinking up, think kick back. Drive the posture. Kick back, reach forward. Shoulder to chin, left thigh contracted, body down. Left shoulder down. Left shoulder forward. Kick up. Change. Knees together. Feet together, arms down. Right arm up. Left arm out, elbow in, palm up without turning the wrist. Drop your hand, grab the inside of your left ankle. Hold right around your ankle bone. Bring your knees together. You should feel a little stretch in the front of the thigh and the hip here. Squeeze your butt. Inhale, lift. Kick back, reach forward. Right shoulder push forward, left shoulder back. Two shoulders into a single file line. Get that traction between the shoulder blades. Left knee behind you. Kick your heel away from your butt. Kick your foot back. Left calf away from left hamstring. Right toes press down, right thigh contracted, reach forward. Bring body down. Right shoulder in line with right hip. Kick back as much as you can. Change. Knees together, feet together. And arms down. Second set. Option to grab and move the arms at the same time. So left arm up, grab right foot. Inhale, lift. Kick back, reach forward. Move your shoulders. Shoulder to chin. Kick your foot back, kick up, but more back. Drive, heel back, left shoulder forward, body down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one, option to move the arms at the same time. Right arm up, grab left foot. Inhale, lift. Kick, shoulder to chin. Right big toe press down, right thigh contracted. So again, mobility over flexibility. How hard can you kick? Reach forward, body down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the mat, Padahastasana balancing stick. Arms overhead, 10 fingers interlocked, index fingers released, arms back, chin up, right foot forward. Both thighs contracted, suck your stomach in, inhale, lift. Come down parallel to the floor. Left hip forward and down, right big toe press down. Chin away from the chest, squeeze the palms, reach your arms forward, reach your left toes back. Change, feet together. Left foot forward. Thighs contracted, stomach in, inhale, lift. Come down parallel to the floor. Keep your left thigh contracted. Point your right hip down and press your left big toe down. Bring the arms up with the back of the head. Stretch arms forward, stretch leg back. Change. Feet together, arms down. Heart rate should come up a lot in that posture. Make sure you're breathing throughout the posture. You're not holding your breath. Second set, arms overhead. 10 fingers interlocked, index fingers released. Right foot forward. Inhale, lift. Come down parallel to the floor. Capital letter T shape with the body. So much stomach in on this posture. Arms and legs contracted. Stretch your body forward and back in opposite directions. Change. Left foot forward. Inhale, lift. Come down parallel to the floor. Squeeze inner thighs. Arms reach forward, legs reach back. You should feel shoulders stretching, stomach in, squeeze the arms tight. Change. Arms down. So you can turn to the left on your mat, or you can step to the left on your mat. I'll do it this way for this class. Arms overhead, inhale, standing separate leg stretching. Arms out, right foot steps out. Slightly turn the toes in, shift the weight into the toes, pull stomach in, inhale, lift, and come forward, chin up, chest forward, arms reach apart. Weight in your toes. Grab your heels from the outside. So just like Padahastasana, if you can't grab the heels, you can grab the outsides of the feet. You can slide the fingers under the toes, but you do want to get the fingers under the feet. If you need to bend the knees, especially without the heat in the room, go ahead and bend the knees, but focus on the stretch in your spine. Make your spine the priority. Pull your stomach in and reach your sternum towards the floor. Shift the weight into the toes. Suck stomach in. Maybe you can straighten the legs a little bit more, but don't force it. Pull your shoulders up, elbows to shins, triceps towards the legs. Squeeze your thighs if you're there. Suck your stomach in, stretch your spine down to the floor. Change stomach in. So listen, we're gonna come up and then take your feet a little bit wider. We're gonna move into triangle. Right foot out, left foot in, bend the right knee, sit down. So pay attention to your hips here. Try not to let your left hip pop up. Press your left hip down and squeeze your butt, suck your stomach in. Side parallel to the floor, knee over heel. Palms forward, chin to left shoulder, move your arms. Right elbow to right knee. Again, notice if your left hip popped up, press your left hip down, press your left heel down, contract your left thigh. Squeeze your butt, press the hips forward, lean upper body back, gently push the right knee back with the right elbow, reach left shoulder up to chin, reach right shoulder down. Change. Right foot in, hips forward, upper body back. Left foot out, right foot in, two heels in one line. Bend the left knee, sit. Keep your right hip down instead of letting it pop up. Right hip stays down, squeeze your butt and press both hips forward. Palms forward, chin to right shoulder, move your arms. Left elbow to left knee, keep right hip down, right heel down, right thigh contracted. Reach the crown of your head away from the right heel, pressing down so you find that straight line. Push left knee back, reach right shoulder up to chin, left shoulder down. Change. Pivot to the right. You can shorten the step a little bit if you need to. Palms together, thumbs crossed, two heels in one line. Push your left hip forward. Pull the crease of your right hip back. Pull your stomach in. Inhale, lift. Tuck chin, arms reach up and over around the spine. Standing separate leg head to knee pose. Touch your forehead to the knee. Bend the front knee as much as you need to make that connection. Square off your hips, so keep pushing your left hip forward and down. Crease of the right hip back, stomach pulling in and up to round the back. Forehead to knee. Start to straighten the leg a little bit if you can. Straighten both legs. Squeeze your inner thighs, suck your stomach in, and round up. Pivot to the left. Square your hips, right hip forward, left hip back, stomach in. Inhale, lift. Tuck chin, round, reach up and over. Belly in and up. Come all the way down, touch your forehead to your knee, bend the left knee as much as you need to. Push right hip forward, push right hip down. Crease the left hip back, suck stomach in. Forehead and knee together. Try to bring hands, palms back together. See if you can straighten the leg a little bit. And then straighten it all the way. Stomach in, round up. Pivot center. Feet together, arms down. All right, second set of the separate leg series. This time I'm going to turn it to the side. You guys can do whatever you want. Arms overhead, inhale. Step out, arms down parallel to the floor, feet slightly pigeon-toed. Inhale, lift, and come forward. Reach your chest forward, suck your stomach in. Even here, can you tip your tailbone up?
Grab your heels. Step on the fingertips, the thumbs. Roll the weight into the toes. Bend the knees if you need to, but if your legs are straight, contract your thighs. Suck your stomach in, pull your heels, pull your shoulders up, reach your chest down. Bring your arms closer to the legs and press your chest between your thighs. Roll the hips forward, lift your tailbone up, suck your stomach in, squeeze your thighs and touch your head to the floor. Change, stomach in, come up. Take a little bigger step, hips forward, upper body back. Right foot out, left foot in, bend the right knee, sit down. Keep your left hip pressing down. Palms forward, chin to left shoulder, move your arms, elbow to knee. Gently push your right knee back with the right elbow. Keep pressing both hips forward, pull your stomach in. Push your shoulders apart, get space between the shoulder blades. Touch your left shoulder to your chin, reach the crown of your head away from your left heel, pushing down. Change. Right foot forward, hips forward, upper body back. Turn the feet, left foot out, right foot in, bend left knee, sit down. Palms forward, chin to right shoulder, move your arms, elbow to knee, stomach in. Keep your right hip pressing down, push your left knee back with your left elbow. Push your shoulders apart, touch shoulder to chin. Reach crown of the head away from the right heel. Squeeze right thigh. Change. Pivot to the front or to the right. Palms together, cross thumbs, two heels in one line. Inhale, lift. Tuck chin, round down. Touch forehead to knee. Shift a little bit more weight into the front leg so the right hip comes up. Push your left hip forward and down. Coil more, tuck chin, suck stomach in, compressing those abdominal muscles, internal organs. Straighten the legs, round up. Pivot center and pivot back. Right hip forward, inhale, lift. Tuck chin, round down. Touch forehead to knee, two hips in one line. Shift a little bit more weight forward so that left hip comes up. Pull your belly and drag the forehead a little higher on the knee. Palms together, stomach in tight. Round up. Pivot center, feet together, arms down. Turn to the front of the mat. Tree pose, optional toe stand. Lift your right leg up. Grab the back of your foot, the pinky toe side of your foot with your left hand. Bring your foot up as high as you can. If you need to hold on to the knee with the right hand, no problem. You don't want to feel anything in the knee. If it feels okay, let the right knee drop down. Right hand center of the chest. Left foot perpendicular to the wall in front of you. Squeeze your left thigh, squeeze your butt, suck your stomach in. Lift your chest, feel the crown of your head reaching up to the ceiling. If you have a mirror in front of you, your two hips are in one line. Two shoulders are in one line, so you're not sinking into one side of the body. You're lengthening up through both sides. If anybody's moving into toe stand, go ahead, hinge forward. Bring one hand up at a time, try to balance on the toes. Change. Left leg up. Grab pinky toe side of the foot with the right hand. Bring your foot up and in as much as you can. The knee might come up a lot at first, but if you can get the foot up and squeeze your butt, you're going to start to open the hips. Gently, left knee drops down. Anybody moving into toe stand, go ahead. When you're ready, left hand up. Notice your standing foot again. Come back to the foot. Weight is dispersed really evenly all over the foot. So if you're rolling out, if you're rolling back, press the entire foot down through the floor. Squeeze your thigh, pull belly up, chest up, two hips in one line, two shoulders in one line, lengthening the spine. Change. Good, feet together, arms down, take a breath. Turn, lie down on your back, Savasana.
Good, so lie down on your back, feet to the back of the mat, head towards the front of the mat, heels touch, toes fall open, arms by your sides, palms face up. Just making sure it's set up so I can see, everyone can see my mat. I'll give you just a little bit more time here. Our Savasanas will be a little shorter than normal just because we don't have the heat and I don't want you guys to cool down too much. And I'm going to kind of switch up the way we're moving through the postures. So just go with me. Come back to your breath. Mouth closed. Calm breathing in and out through your nose. Same thing when we're on the floor. Can you focus on the muscles, the contractions that are going to give you that stability in the pose so that you're able to find the mobility, the range of motion. Not so much the flexibility. If you get a little bit more flexibility today, that's great. But mobility is what we're going for, keeping the body moving. All right, let's start the floor series. Wind removing pose. Padahastasana, right leg up, interlace your fingers, hold below the knee on your shin, pull the right knee over and down towards the right shoulder. Shoulders down, elbows in. If your left calf muscle is lifting off the floor, you can flex the left foot back and gently pull the chin towards the chest, not to round the neck spine, but to lengthen it, reach the crown of the head away from the left heel and pull a little harder, right knee to shoulder, feel a deeper compression in that right side, right hip. Change, right leg down, left leg up, interlace your fingers, hold below the knee, pull the knee towards your left shoulder. And again, you can flex the right foot back if your calf muscle's off the floor. Shoulders down away from the ears, elbows in towards the sides of the body. Gently chin to chest, trying to press the back of your neck flatter to the mat. Reach the crown of your head away from the right heel and pull your stomach in to help pull the left knee to the left shoulder. Change, left leg down, both legs up. Reach over your legs, grab as high as you can on your arms. Eventually you're grabbing elbows. If you brought your head off the floor to get your best grip, that's great. Do that. And then once you have your grip, bring your head back to the mat and do the same thing like you did in the one-legged part. Gently pull the chin towards the chest and reach the crown of the head towards that front wall, pressing the back of the neck flatter to the mat, shoulders flatter to the mat, rolling hips down closer to the mat. So eventually your whole spine is flat. Change, release the legs, arms and legs down, Savasana. Arms over your head, flex your feet. If you're having any trouble with your back, skip the sit up, just roll onto your belly. Otherwise, squeeze your butt, belly tight, inhale. Sit up. Double exhale, forehead to knees. Turn lay on your belly. Facing the front for Cobra Pose, Bhujangasana. Hands are underneath your shoulders, close into your chest. Fingertips line up with the tops of the shoulders. Squeeze your legs, stabilizing through the lower half of the body. Inner thighs all the way down to the toes, squeeze together. Point your toes, keep the tops of the feet on the floor, but contract your thighs so much the kneecaps are off the floor. Squeeze your butt, look up. Inhale, reach chin and chest forward, lift up. Come up halfway so your arms at the elbows make a 90-degree angle. Press the shoulders down away from the ears, elbows in towards the sides of the body. Push your chest forward and lift up a little bit higher. Get the bottom ribs off the floor, squeeze your legs. Change. So we're going to do it a little differently here. We're going to go right in to Locust Pose. Bring your arms down, palms face the floor. Bring your arms underneath you as close together as you can with your arms straight. Reach your chin forward. Length through the throat, compressing through the neck, spine, cervical spine. Right thigh contracted, lift right leg up. Lift your leg only as high as you can without bending the knee. Stretch the thigh and the toes. Heel toe in one line. So think heel out, toes back, leg up. Change. Left thigh contracted, lift left leg up. Straighten the leg, point the toes. Keep your chin forward. Think left heel out, lift the inner thigh up. Change. Head down. Arms are still straight, palms flat, fingers spread wide. Legs together, thighs contracted. Take a deep breath. Lift both legs up. Push with your hands, use your arms. Squeeze your triceps, squeeze your legs together. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your thighs, lift up one more time. Change, lower the legs. Arms out, and then bring the arms all the way out to the sides like an airplane. Squeeze your legs together, squeeze thighs, point toes, look up. Inhale, fill your lungs. Lift everything up. Arms reach apart, legs squeeze together. Chin up, chest up. Keep the fingers together, reach to the shoulders apart. Lift the arms, lift the legs, lift the chest. Change, come all the way down. Bow pose, bend your knees. Grab your feet from the outside, so just below your toes. Point your toes. Notice if your toes are turning in. Squeeze your inner thighs. Make your feet look like a number 11. Squeeze your butt. Inhale, fill your lungs. Kick up. You can look forward in the beginning. Squeeze your inner thighs so your feet look like a number 11. Your knees and your feet are hip width distance. Roll your body forward like a wheel. Roll the weight forward. Lift your chin, look up, and kick up. Change. Come down all the way. Release the feet. Turn your head to the right. Savasana. Toes touch, heels fall open. Second set, we're gonna do the same thing, all 4 spine strengthening postures in a row. So first is Cobra Pose. Chin forward, hands underneath the shoulders. Squeeze your legs really tight. Squeeze thighs, squeeze butt. Look up, inhale. Push your chest forward. Lift your chest up. Shoulders down, elbows in. Chin up, look up, squeeze inner thighs. Squeeze your butt, point your toes, reach your toes back. Reach your chest forward, peel up a little bit higher, hold it. Change, chin to the mat. Second set, Locust Pose, arms underneath you, palm. Use your hands, push, and reach your chin further forward. Stretch the right toes back, lift up a little bit higher. Change. Left thigh contracted, right leg relaxed, lift left leg up. Stretch the thigh and the toes, press the hands down, push forward, reach your chin forward, lift your left heel up. Change. Head down. Legs together tight. Take a deep breath and lift both legs up. Keep the legs together. Push the weight forward into chest and shoulders. Good. Squeeze your butt. Your inner thighs come up one more time. Change. Lower the legs. Release the arms out from under you. Bring the arms all the way up to the sides. Full Locust Pose. Legs together tight. Arms tight. Look up. Inhale. Lift up. Everything up. Arms reaching apart. Shoulders pushing apart. Point the toes. Lift the fingertips. Look up. Keep your breath calm. Lift everything up. Your knees. Grab your feet. Hold from the outsides. Point your toes, squeeze your butt. Inhale, fill your lungs. Kick up. Good, keep squeezing inner thighs, wrist straight, ankle straight. Roll the body forward like a wheel, lift your knees and thighs up. Take your gaze up, squeeze your butt, Kick up higher. Change. Look left. Savasana. Push up. Come to the top of your mat. Fixed firm pose. Kneel down. Open your feet just wider than your hips. You can take your hands and kind of roll the calves out of the way to sit your hips down. It's always okay to lean more weight into the hands to take pressure out of hips, knees, ankles, wherever you feel it. But toes right behind the heels so the ankles are straight and you are getting the stretch and the compression. If you want to go back further, hands on your feet, lean back on your elbows, drop the head back. Eventually come all the way down, shoulders to the mat. Arms overhead. Grab opposite elbows and pull down. Tuck your chin to the chest, press the back of the neck down. Lift your chest away from the floor, backward bend, and keep your knees down, but start to squeeze your inner thighs so eventually your knees come back together on the mat. Change. Use your hands, push up, let the head drop back as you come out. Turn, lie down, Savasana. Hi, Stinger. How was your nap? Arms overhead, feet flex. Again, skip the sit-up if you need. Inhale, sit up. Half tortoise pose. Knees and feet together. Arms overhead, palms together, thumbs crossed. Chin up, arms back, stomach in. Inhale, lift. Slowly come forward with a straight spine. So much stomach in as you come down. Forehead to the floor, tips of pinky fingers to the floor. Lift your hips up if you need to get the spine straight. Palms together. Stretch your shoulders and arms forward. Stretch your hips back. Pull your belly in. Breathe into your back bottom ribs. Feel how that creates space so you can stretch the spine a little bit more. Stomach in, slowly come up, straight spine. Arms down. Camel pose. So we're going to skip this Savasana. Camel pose. Stand up on your knees. 6 inches between your knees and your feet. So they're about hip width distance. Hands on your back. Hands on your back, palms on your back, fingers point down. And I'll do this one from the side. Squeeze your butt so that you pull up from the front of the hips in front of the thighs. Inhale, look up, lift your chin, lift your chest, look up, look back. Use your hands to push up. So you're lifting over the hands, you're lifting over the lower spine. You can stay here. If you can see pretty far back, reach back for the heels. Palms grab heels, thumbs outside, fingers inside. Squeeze your butt to keep your hips over your knees and keep lifting your chest towards the ceiling. Change, hands on your back, come up. Yeah. Kneel down, bring your knees and your feet together. Grab your heels, thumbs outside, fingers inside. So it's like you're sliding your hands in your pockets. And then you're going to grab right there. Take an inhale, lift. Suck your stomach in, tuck your chin, round forward. Pull your belly in, forehead to the knees. So it's not forehead to the floor, it's forehead to the knees. Top part of your head touches the floor. Lift your hips up and roll forward. If you ever feel like there's too much pressure in your neck, pull your stomach in more. Squeeze more with your hands so there's less weight on the head. Pull the shoulders up away from the ears. Pull the stomach in and lift the hips up one more time. Change slowly, hips to heels, and then round up through the spine. Turn, lie down, Savasana. And I'll just show you guys, if you were new and you didn't know that, I'll just show rabbit one time. So it's stomach in, forehead to knees, hips up, roll forward till arms are straight. Well, thank you. So good.
2 more breaths in your Savasana. Next is a sit-up, arms overhead, feet flexed. Inhale, sit up, double exhale. So we'll do those 3 again. Half tortoise, camel, rabbit. First is half tortoise, arms overhead. Palms together, thumbs crossed. Stomach in, inhale, lift. And slowly come forward with a straight spine. Forehead, tips of the pinky fingers touch. Hips up if you need to get the forehead and the tip of the nose to touch the floor, spine straight. Stretch arms forward, stretch hips back in opposite directions. Breathe into your back, bottom ribs. Palms together, squeeze the arms, stretch shoulders forward, hands away from the crown of the head, hips back. Slowly come up, straight spine. Arms down. Camel pose, stand up on your knees. Knees and feet hip width distance, hands on your back. Squeeze your butt, inhale, lift up, look back, go back. So always okay to keep your hands on your back for the entire posture. If you want to go a little further, grab heels, thumbs outside, fingers inside. Push your chest up, look back. Squeeze inner thighs towards each other, squeeze your butt. Lift up, press the hips forward, stretch your whole spine. Change. Hands on your back, come up. Hips to heels. Bring your knees and your feet together, Bhujangasana, rabbit pose. Grab heels, thumbs outside, fingers inside. Inhale, lift. Tuck chin, round forward. Forehead to the knees, head to the floor, hips up, roll forward till your arms are straight. Pull your shoulders up, squeeze your heels together, pull your stomach in, press your feet down to press the hips forward more. Change, pull your heels, round up through your spine. Turn, lie down, Savasana. Hi, Nina. Can I lie down a minute? Did you have a good nap? Oh. Arms overhead, feet flexed, inhale, sit up. Sit facing the front, head to knee width, stretching pose, right leg out, left leg in. Hips are square to the front edge of your mat. It's not a wide straddle, it's just heel to the top corner of your mat. Arms overhead, 10 fingers interlocked. Inhale, lift, turn, face the right leg round. Grab your foot below the toes, all 10 fingers interlocked. Bend your knee as much as you need to get forehead and knee to touch. Push your forehead into the knee. Bend your elbows towards the floor and squeeze your elbows in. Press your right heel forward away from the stomach, pulling in. Press your left knee down, left shoulder down, left elbow down. Bring your forehead higher on your knee. Change, arms overhead, switch your legs. Okay. Inhale, lift, turn to the left round, grab your foot below the toes. Right elbow down, right shoulder down. Push your forehead into your knee and flex your foot. Press your right knee down and press your left heel forward away from the belly, pulling up. Drag your forehead higher on your knee. Change, arms overhead, legs forward, lie down. And sit up. Hold on, we gotta finish, we're almost done. Hook your big toes with your middle and your index fingers. Walk your hips back a couple times, right and left. Hold on, sweetie girl. I know. You love the phone. Walk hips back, flex your feet. Inhale, lift. Pull forward over the legs. Elbows out, down and forward. Babe, can you get her for just like one more minute?
Sure. Huh. Are you teaching, Sadie?
Stomach in, press the inner curves of your heels forward to flex your pinky toes back.
You teaching?
Push your chest forward towards your toes, shoulders back. Bring your body down. Suck your stomach in, reach your head towards your toes. Flex your toes back towards your head. change.
So you can turn to the left, you can stay forward, it's up to you. Bend your left knee on the floor, step your right foot over your left knee. Your heel, your knee should be at about the same spot. Try to press your right hip down so you're not sitting on that left heel. Bring the foot out so both sits bones can touch. If you can't get both hips down, straighten out your bottom leg. Right hand can come to the floor behind you like a kickstand. Inhale, left arm up and over. Push your knee back, grab left knee. And if you can't get the knee, you can hold on to the mat. But again, if you lifted your butt up, roll it forward, both hips down. Wrap right arm around your back. Inhale, lift. Turn to the right, look over your right shoulder. Pull right shoulder back, pull stomach in. Push your left arm back against the right knee. You might feel a stretch on the outside of your right hip and glute. Inhale to stretch up. Suck your stomach in, twist. Change. Switch your legs. Bring your left hip down so you're not sitting on your foot. 2 hips down. Left hand on the floor behind you like a kickstand. Inhale, right arm reaches up, length through the spine, stretch through the shoulder. Bring the arm across, push your knee back, grab the right knee. If you can't grab the knee, grab the mat, but make sure that you bring your left hip back down to the floor. Left arm around your back. Inhale, lift. Turn, look over the left shoulder back. Left elbow back. Use the right arm to push back against the right knee. Pull your stomach in, stretch up, and twist. Change. Kapalbhati breathing. We're just going to do 1 set. Hands on the knees, straight spine. If your knees are bothering you, you can sit cross-legged. Hands can go to the floor behind you just to help you sit with a straight spine so you can focus on the breathing. Exhale through the mouth, snap the belly in sharp on the exhales. Big breath in. If you want, you can speed it up. Good, release. Turn around, lie down on your back, final Savasana. Thank you guys so much for joining. Take a little time in your final Savasana. You don't have to worry about the form for final Savasana. Take whatever position feels good in your body that you can fully relax, you can fully let go. You don't have to hold on to anything. No contractions, compressions, just release your body to the floor. Let it all go. Try to put your mind on pause. Just let the breath be easy. Let your body and your mind relax and be still for a few moments. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Have a wonderful weekend and hopefully see you guys sooner than later. Take care, stay healthy, stay safe. Namaste. Thank you guys.